Josh Taylor, how's it going?
Good, mate. Yeah, feeling relatively relaxed since it's fight week. Usually I'm ready to go and fill someone in, but no, I'm feeling nice and relaxed this week. I'm feeling good, and I can't wait to get in there on Saturday.
You're having a fight against someone who's your mandatory. It's not a fight that you would have picked. You'd have gone for Ramirez or a big fight. What sort of dangers does that bring to you on Saturday night?
Well, every fight's a danger. He's a mandatory challenger. He's up and coming. This is his chance to become not only world champion, unified world champion, and collecting 3 belts and changing his life forever. So it's very dangerous. He's going to be coming, giving it his all. And he's coming to knock me out. We said it there as well. So he's not coming to lay over. He's coming to win. So yeah, I'm up for it. Obviously, I want to get in there and pan his head in as well. It's the name of the game. I do think he is a very good fighter, strong. He obviously carries the power. I've watched enough of him. He carries good power. So I've got to be wary of that, especially early on. So I do think later in the fight, he'll make mistakes. It being his first time at world level, and I think I'll get him out of there. I think I'll knock him out, but we'll just need to wait and see how it goes.
For me, this has bananas getting written all over it. You talk about how it's the first time for him at world level. There was the first time Manny Pacquiao was at world level, drafted in late, got the big win. You've now seen him face to face. What did you take away from that?
Nothing really. Stone cold really. I'm just not taking anything. I'm just kept thinking, but I'm going to smash his head, and that's what I kept thinking when I was looking at him face to face.
Nothing new then.
Nothing new. So that's it. It's getting in there and having a fight, and yeah, it's dangerous. Every fight's dangerous. He carries the power. I've watched him a lot. He's definitely got explosive power. So I'm going to have to watch out for that. That's the main thing I'm going to have to watch out for is his power. So we've got 12 rounds to go. It's a long time to be in there. So I'll figure him out. I always find a way to win. I'll figure him out and I'll win.
When everyone else is talking about undisputed fights with Ramirez and fights like that, and maybe Crawford down the line, how can you keep focused on the man in front of you when you've got all that noise around you? Your first fight for top rank, things like that. How do you keep focused on Khongsong?
Because if I slip up, none of that's going to happen. It's and that's the end of my sort of dreams for the foreseeable future. It's I have to then go back to the drawing board and pick different routes and this and that. And my dream of becoming an undisputed world champion is over for the time being. So this is a fucking massive hurdle in the way. And it's a final hurdle really. So I'm making sure he's not going to get in the way of my dreams and aspirations. So I'm going in there to take care of business. And my head's fully focused on Saturday night, so there's no overlooking it at all. I'm taking it very seriously, yeah.
You talk about hurdles. Now, obviously, you want to become the undisputed 140 pounds champion. There is another hurdle. His name is Jack Catterall, 25-0. If you were in his position, you were mandatory for Ramirez, or you could wait, maybe for that undisputed fight to happen and maybe get a shot at all the belts. What would you do?
Well, I've said that many times myself. If it was me, I would want the fight, obviously. But having weighing it up, he's in a sort of win-win situation. If he waits and lets me and Ramirez dash it out, and he fights the winner for all the belts rather than just the WBO. So, or he can get his fight and become a winner of the WBO and WBC. So he's in a good position either way, really, I think so. But ultimately, I think that fight should happen next. Me and Ramirez, I think it's one of the biggest fights in boxing. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it,
Catterall's obviously is confident of beating Ramirez, confident of beating you as well. Do you rate him as a fighter? What do you think of him?
Well, of course he's going to think he's going to beat Ramirez and beat myself. He's a fighter. You ask any fighter that, so he'll say the same thing. I think he's a very good fighter, very tough, quite skillful. I still think he's to prove that he's world level. I do think although I haven't said that, I think he's very good, but he hasn't really boxed anybody world level yet, so he's still to prove that, I think, but he is a very good fighter.
First fight with Ben Davison as well. There was a little period where you were going around the gyms and trying to pick your next coach. When did you know it was going to be Ben?
First session, after the first session, I thought this is I'd been thinking about it for a long time anyway. Been watching them training with Billy Joe and the style what they were doing and things they were working on. So yeah, I knew that was what I wanted to do anyway. Same kind of style as to what I am, with Billy Joe, the fast combination, punching, the feet work, the speed. So yeah, I knew that's what was going to suit me. And as soon as I had the first couple of sessions, that was my decision made. Yeah.
Do you feel a different fighter to your last fight?
No, different fighter. Just a bit more polished. A bit more complete.
What would you say that you've learnt different to what from your last trainer? What strings has been added to your bow?
We've learned loads. You'll see on Saturday. I'm not going to give away what we've been working on. So yeah, you'll see on Saturday. We've been working on a lot of things, and just more complete round fighter. Not really changing much. Just working on what I'm good at, making them even stronger. The things that I neglected a little bit, making them stronger. So yeah, but you'll see a good performance on Saturday. You'll see what we've been working on.
So give us your final prediction then. What's going to happen when Josh Taylor gets his hands on Khongsong?
I believe I'll knock him out. I do believe I'll knock him out, but it'll be mid to late rounds. But I do think I've seen enough of him. I think I've got enough of him that I can handle. I don't think I'll have anything that I haven't seen before. But it will be dangerous, especially early on. But I do think I'll get him out there by knockout.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Cheers.